this sweet, sweet little video. It is for free. Share this freely. It is for free. Share this freely. It is for free. Share this freely.
A few inches later.
He's making money off my work. Even some dummies have noticed that he's been ripping me off. It is for free. Share this freely. Been ripping me off. Been ripping me off. Been ripping me off.
This video depicts the rage of a narcissist who is frustrated that others are receiving more attention than him. His attempt to own the soul trap community has failed spectacularly, and he is so hurt that he is now claiming that everything about soul trap was thought of by him. This is the story of a madman whose need for attention, praise, and recognition shaped him into what he is now, an insufferable, toxic, rage-filled monster with hundreds of enemies on Team Evil. This is a story about how ego and a lack of self-worth can breed a monster, just as they did for the world's most well-known dictators.
But all of a sudden he's talking about all the things that I've been talking about for a year. Is it a coincidence? But where's he getting his ideas from, Eric Dubé? I've been the one talking about this stuff and being mocked for it. And I think Dubé is just copying. It's almost directly from my channel, almost word for word. He's making money off my work at this point.
Rebellious Meat Puppet used to talk about these for years before your needy, attention-seeking ass came along. So did Wayne Bush and Forever Conscious channel. This realization goes even further. Carlo Michel mentioned it, as did Arthur Schopenhauer, Camus, Clarence Darrow, and even Gnostics thousands of years ago, as did Cathars, and even Egyptians mentioned it, saying body is the prison for the soul. Why do you of all people should get credit for it? Did you know everything when you were 7 years old? We all learn from one another, grow, and come up with new ideas, but we do not own them. Because truth is not a product. Nobody has ownership of the truth, and if you want to be recognized for an idea, all you need is praise. You are an egoistic narcissist who requires praise because he believes he is superior to everyone else. Your claim of attempting to help others is far from the truth. You've come to fill the void that is your empty life. You are making every effort to become a cult leader. You have utterly failed. And I'd like to take credit for revealing who you are with only 33 videos. Yes, by just a small channel.
Just a small channel? Just a small channel? That's where he's getting it from. Obviously he's watching my channel. Immoral beings that try to profit from other people's work and steal from them. Dubé has been on YouTube for well over a decade. When was he talking about this stuff? Well, just now. Huh. Does that seem suspicious to you? Think about it. Even some dummies have noticed that he's been ripping me off. Here it goes. I mean, he's almost directly stealing from my analogy here that I've been using. He doesn't record my videos or share them and say, hey, the Sanity Machine came up with this. Here's his... No, he just rips it off. There's a difference, especially for young people that think plagiarism's all okay. People steal it, try to pawn it off and pretend it's their own. It's bullshit. Want to go pay him, pay Dubé for my ideas? Go ahead. Go ahead. I've been researching this stuff for a lot longer than Eric Dubé. Eric just learned about this. Where did he learn about this from? Where do you think Eric got all this stuff from? I am a magical being. Wait and see how much they can copy me outside of this matrix. Now he's talking about the feel-good lies that I talk about all the time. Like this whole video is just basically about my topics that I've been speaking about. And they won't even be able to recognize, yeah, that sounds like it comes directly from the Sanity Machine channel. You know, you're free to follow the frauds. You are free to follow the frauds. But one day you might be called out for that. In the end, I'll be opposing you, the original that they're trying to copy. Okay? Dubé and others are trying to copy me. Not just Dubé. There's other small channels trying to copy me as well. Trying to leech off my name and everything else. Everyone by now in this quote community, I'm not part of it, but in this quote community knows the Sanity Machine name. Everybody. Everybody. Seems almost word for word what I've been saying. So go worship at the feet of Eric Dubé. He's famous. Go worship him. People love the famous. Just a small channel. Just a small channel.
I got you, homie.